So I really enjoyed the last Calfreezy video. I thought I'd try out another one. So this is cheap versus expensive city in the world, something like that. So let's just watch it.
This isn't as glamorous as I thought it would be.
£100 50 years ago was the equivalent to just over £1,000 in today's money.
So £50 now was £1,000 back then. That's kind of mad. How many years ago?
Back then, this would have been
1970. So 50 years ago. That's what I said, isn't it?
able to get you a whole month's rent in central London, 555 pints, or 10 cans of Prime from Wakey Wines. So today, we're going to see what happens when...
I actually love that Wakey Wines thing. That's so funny. Because it's like, the guys are like clearly getting scammed, and they go like, the guy goes, oh, how much money did you spend? And they go like 10 grand, and they like just laughs at them.
I have £100 to spend in the cheapest and most expensive cities in the world.
I'm going to guess the country. The cheap one, I don't know the expensive. It's probably already called up on the screen, I don't know. Is that part of one of the places? I don't know where. I think he's doing cheap first, I'm guessing. I don't know. But I'm guessing that the cheapest place, but it can't be this. I don't know. The cheapest place is definitely going to be somewhere like Thailand or... I don't know, Thailand, the Philippines, somewhere like that. They're quite cheap places. Not trying to be rude to that country or anything.
I am currently stood
Switzerland's quite... I'm guessing this is the rich one then, the expensive.
in one of the most expensive places on this planet. It's a small little place in the middle of nowhere, to be honest with you, called Gstaad. I'm not joking when I say this is expensive. This is a little ski town. There's about every designer store you can imagine here. Seriously. The economy here has been ranked top in the world since 2015. If you were thinking about moving here, well, the average house price is around 3.3 million.
Jesus Christ. Do they all look like that though? Because if they look like that, it's worth it. But like, if they look like little shanty towns, it don't count.
£1,000,000. And a stat that blew my mind was that the average person's wealth is upwards of £650,000 per person.
Is that net worth or is that in the bank?
Anyway.
Because if it's net worth, that's not actually that much, really, is it? Like, because a house counts as your net worth, and most people own a house like over the age of like 35 and...
I've got £100 to spend, and my cameraman's about to get run over. So let's see how much I can get for £100. Let's get to it.
There it is, hundreds, and I've got 20 here, but I'm only allowed to spend 13. So 113 francs is 100 Great British pounds.
So is that the budget? 100 quid? Okay.
Let's see if I can live off this in one whole day. I need breakfast. It's all kicking off here, mate. I can't even believe this is real. £32 for one pizza.
I think that's a bit.
32 quid for a pizza is mad. I went to Five Guys yesterday and it was like 10 quid for a burger. I walked out, but like, that's ridiculous. 30 quid for a pizza. I can get one for like £1 from the co-op down the road.
Out of your budget.
That's... Oh my god, here we go. Smoked salmon sandwich, 29 quid. I'm also staring at cheeks.
Yeah, but it's like, because everything's so expensive, surely the like wage is like higher as well.
Oh, oh, that's gone down my neck. That doesn't even feel real. It feels like something out of a Shrek movie. Yes, bro. What's going on, man? How are you?
Like, what's the minimum wage here? Is it like 12 quid? Is it like 15? Or what is it?
Live here.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I go to school here.
I heard that the school here is like one of the most expensive schools in the world.
Yeah, I guess so.
That is not a school.
Really?
I go to school here.
I heard that the school here is like one of the most
That is something out of Iron Man. Like, what is that?
expensive schools in the world.
Yeah, I guess so.
I heard about that one. Is it a good school?
Yeah, it's alright. It's mid.
It's mid. Is there ice hockey or ice skating? 16.50. Okay, thank you very much. 15 quid to do ice skating for 30 minutes.
That's not bad, I don't think. I haven't done ice skating before, but I don't feel like that's expensive.
Don't have that, sadly. I mean, it's either that or I sleep in the snow.
I'm sorry, but there's no way that I don't have enough money to head to the local cafe.
15 quid for a bagel. Lost your mind. Bye-bye, thanks.
Yeah, but surely that's like nothing to them, like everyone that lives there.
I'm out with an orange juice and a yogurt. This was 5 quid, which isn't bad. Well, no, that is terrible, isn't it? Anyways, we need...
It looks like something at Disneyland, I swear.
To come up with a plan of action here, because I can't just keep guessing how much money I need to spend. I need to get accommodation sorted, because that's the most important thing. If I don't have a place to stay tonight, I'm royally screwed. So we need to go somewhere, eat my breakfast, and book ourselves a hotel for the night. Then we can figure out what we can spend for the rest of the day. Let's go. Excuse me, how much is it for a ride on the horses?
It's 80 francs.
That would be the whole budget busted. Thank you very much.
About 70 quid.
70 quid, yeah. Is that expensive for a horse ride? You horse riders out there, you let me know if
70 quid is mad for a horse ride.
that's a bump or not. I'm not gonna lie, that breakfast did nothing for me. I'm still starving. Still have bougie vending machines, and I'm hoping they're gonna accept me. I don't want another yogurt. I'll just have a block of cheese, man.
Cheese in it and yogurt in a vending machine's mad. Doesn't just go out a day. You have to change that daily, surely.
£4.20 for the block of cheese. What a scran. So, found a bit of shelter. It's now time to find a place to stay for the night. And I'm a little bit worried because everything has been so expensive so far. I'm hoping we can get a cheap hotel and it gives me money to maybe do an activity or something a bit more exciting. To booking.com we go. Search. I have found one here. It is £59. So I'm gonna book it and then we'll head.
That's not that bad for a hotel really. It's not about the same price in the UK, but it's like a hotel room. Well, that didn't look like a hotel. Looks a bit like a stable, but like, I don't know.
It is £59. So I'm gonna book it and then we'll head straight there, drop our stuff off, check it out. The only thing is, it's not in the center, so we've got a bit of a trek. Let's go. So I head off on my expedition through the harsh conditions of the Alps to try and find my warm and kind of cheap shelter. After what seemed like hours, I made it home for the night and it was something. Well, it looks like a garage.
That's what I've been saying. It looks like a shack. It looks like a stable.
So I think this is where I'm at for the night. Well, should we go in and check it out or see how we get in? I think that's someone's house. I guess we're here. What's the shoot, mate? Oh, you know what? I mean,
It looks pretty good, to be honest. Like 65 quid, you get a full on basically a house, like a bungalow. 65 quid in the UK gets you a little hotel, surely, like a little hotel room.
it's tiny. Let's not get it twisted. It's very cozy. It's got a bit of like a sweaty smell to it. This is very nice, and there was actually a lovely lady that greeted us, and her massive dog. Oh, here someone comes. No. It smells of like sweaty feet. A bit. Maybe that's my feet. I'm just taking my shoes off. My cabin might have been in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, but it was definitely
Middle of bumfuck nowhere. I'm using that.
worth it for this view. Oh wow! Can I just say this is actually beautiful though. Where's the best spots to eat right
For
now?
Wally's, it's like 20 francs for a burger.
£18 for a burger. So you're telling me a fast food restaurant's going to charge me 18 quid for a burger?
Maybe you can cut a deal.
That's not the same as Five Guys, to be honest.
What, you want me to start bargaining here? They get a brush. Get out my store. Like I'm a fucking rodent. Could I please get a cheeseburger? Yep. Only cash? Yes. Oh.
Let's look at them prices real quick. Yeah, 13 quid. That's not quid though, is it? Shit.
Only cash? Yes. Oh.
They speak English as well, I've realised. It's Switzerland. What do they speak in Switzerland? Swiss. Is that a language? French? I don't know.
So it smells like tax evasion around here. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Cheese fries would have cost
Cash is the best way.
me 12 quid. So I've just gone and spunked. What was it? 14, which is probably about 12 and a half quid. 12 and a half pounds.
He's just his budget already on just food and a house, I swear. Now, what's he actually going to go up to, like, here?
For a burger. Mate, it's a burger I could have got at a football ground. The patty's a bit sloppy. I don't know. So this is my lunch, so it's not 12 quid off. It's a bit sad. I would have liked to have sat down in a restaurant or something, but the budget just ain't allowing it. Not round here.
It looks like a decent burger, though, to be honest.
This could be a dinner spot, to be fair. Hold on a second. 20 quid for a pizza.
Everyone's just looking at me like they know I'm poor. This chalet here, it's got 4 Bs next to it, meaning it is in the value of 50 million. I'm looking at it, it looks like my grandma's gaff. 500 quid for the Arsene Wenger car. By a fella named Mark. Nah, they're taking the piss. Look, look, look. By a fella named Marco Polo. When I travel, I often eat poorly. So I'm seeing some fresh fruit. Free. They gotta take what's free, yeah? The dawn. You know how things are expensive when they don't even put the price on it?
That is very true. If it's got no price, it's like expensive as shit.
£7.30 for olive oil.
The euros.
Out of my depth here. I've got about 20 quid to my name, right? That's all I've got left. I got to get a dinner, which I don't think is actually, I can get a bit of munch for 20 quid, no problem. I don't want to just go dinner and then go sit back in that room. Anyways, let's keep exploring. Found this local supermarket. Believe it or not, you can never get away from a co-op.
That is not a co-op, that is a coop. Co-op is the space in between the co and the op, that is a coop.
This is a Waitrose environment. Or maybe this is just for like the poor people of the city, you know? Anyways, we're gonna head in there and unfortunately, this is my dinner. Is that not cheap for a beer? Like 2 quid for a beer? I'm gonna take a beer with me. I love beer.
2 quid for a beer, that's good.
My dinner. Hold on a second. They're charging me 7 quid for that.
You can technically afford that.
Just about. Oh no, this is gonna be the saddest dinner ever. I'm gonna have to use a kids one. I've had to get kids toothpaste as well. It's the cheapest they have.
Why don't you just bring some with him? Like, are you stupid?
$1.95. To be fair, it has got a horse on it. Come on, it makes sense. 15 quid for dinner. I wanted to get a pint. That'd be my activity, watching the football with a glass of tap water.
It's got £3.50 left.
The meal had definitely left a lot to be desired, and I was coming to the realization that I actually don't have much money left to do anything else with my day. This place is just way out of my budget.
So, you enjoying your dinner?
Mate, this is actually, for £7.50, this is honestly rancid. Look at that.
Don't look too bad.
Mate, I paid £7.50 for it. I want a nice munch. And I have to eat, this is my dinner, I have to eat it. No, I swear to God, if there's not a sports bar.
1 second, come on.
Victoria Hotel isn't showing sport.
Anyways, I decided.
Yeah, but it's probably not a fucking sports bar, it's probably like a bar, not a bar, like a hotel where you can play sports at.
To splash the remainder of my cash on a good old pint to cheer me up before heading back to the cabin to evaluate.
Calfreezy, I said in the last video, hit the gym. Your push-ups were bad in the last video. You look a bit skinny. Go to the gym more.
My time here in Stad.
I've had to retire. It was pretty
Looks like my brother.
cool.
My brother's like 14.
It's a lovely place. It's just wildly expensive, and because it's so expensive,
I'm not body shaming, by the way.
I've had to come back to the hotel and just find something to do here because this is free. I've just tried to watch new Love Island, which has just come out, and I can't. Well, I couldn't until I realized I'll use my friends over at Surfshark.
This is an ad, I swear to God. Also, Love Island is shit. I watched I always watch the trailers for the season before like the season comes out. I didn't actually watch Love Island because Love Island is shit. And this was the worst looking trailers ever. It was like the most boring people. Normally they look like dickheads. They were just boring, basic people.
And a bunch of stuff until I get tired. See you in the morning.
Good morning in the most expensive hotel.
Good morning, Calfreezy. He looks a little bit strange here, not gonna lie.
No, definitely not the most expensive hotel. The most expensive city, town, whatever you want to call it. It's the most expensive place in the world. But I can't help but think, I wonder what I could have got with £100 in the cheapest place in the world. Shall we? All right, we're here in the cheapest city in the world.
I'm gonna guess somewhere in Thailand. Where's Bangkok? Is that in Thailand? Alexa, where's Bangkok?
Bangkok is a city in the southern part of Thailand.
I am so smart. I don't know if you heard that. It's in Thailand.
It's chaos. In 2022, Bangkok was actually named the most cost-effective city to live in across the world. And if you were interested in buying a house here in Bangkok, you can expect to pay, on average, about £100,000. slightly cheaper than Gstaad. So, with this budget, we've actually managed to get a pretty good room, I would say. This cost me 60 quid, right? Come on in. 60 quid, come on in. Look at this, right? Obviously, unpacked. Here we are, look at this. For the most...
I'd say this is about the same as the UK. It doesn't look as good as the hotels in the UK that I've stayed in for about the same similar price. But like, they still look decent. Like, I mean, like, obviously it's not like top 10 like hotels in Thailand because it's 65 quid. But like, it looks like what you get in the UK, but slightly better.
Like, it's a nice room.
And also, the stable looked better than this. I'd rather have the stable.
It's way bigger than the Switzerland one, that's for sure. This looks a bit prison-y, but I didn't actually get this room just because it looked like an okay hotel room. I got it because I get this view of Bangkok.
Okay, that's why that's a good hotel. If you get that view, yeah.
Which is unbelievable. And it's even got a TV. So I decided to spend a bit of budget. It's always nice to stay in somewhere nice. Anyways, I'm getting straight into the pool. Let's go. So here it is. This is the pool. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize it would be fucking freezing in here.
Oh my. What is like Thailand's like weather on average? I know it's a lot of storms, but is it like warm, cold? Like, so I do want to go Thailand at some point. God.
Next up on the agenda was breakfast. Now, I'm really hoping I'm gonna be able to get a little bit more than a yogurt and a block of cheese.
Came across this absolutely lovely thing, and I
swear like food's really cheap in Thailand.
thinking this is way out of my budget. There's no way we're gonna have to, I was thinking we had to do street food all day. I've come in here, there's 200 baht, 150 baht for like a meal, which is £3.70.
Depends what meal though, and how good is the meal.
For a meal. If we go for a spenny one of 200, 5 quid. Let's see if it's actually any good.
Looks decent. I wouldn't eat it, but it looks good.
That is so good. There's no way I'll finish this. What I had for breakfast in Gstaad was a yogurt and cheese. Not only is this much better than the yogurt and the cheese, it's also cheaper.
Let's quickly go through a couple of things to really just see the difference in cost between Bangkok and Gstaad. A basic meal and drink at a restaurant will run you about £1.50 in Bangkok compared to...
If you like saved up, for example, like 10k in your bank, and then just went here, you could live here for like months, surely, like without even working. And then you go back to the UK, get a job, save up again, then come back. Or surely you go to, or you could go to that cheap, that expensive country, work there for a few months. I don't know where you'd live. You can live in your car for a few months, so you can spend like 3 to 6 months of the year living in a car, saving up money, whatever. Because I swear. And then you go back to here, and you just spunk all your money, and you go nuts and have like the best time of your life.
The £20 in...
Would that work?
In Gstaad. If you're buying a bottle of water in Bangkok, you can expect to pay around 25p. Over in Gstaad, you're paying roughly £3.20. Just scrammed, an unbelievable scram for that sort of price as well. Now it's time to head to the markets.
Thai market.
At least in Gstaad, you could walk from the top to the bottom in
How much do like apartments and shit cost? Like here,
about 10 minutes.
That taxi, £1.50. £1.50 for a 20-minute journey in a taxi. That is ridiculous. Anyways, we're here at the market, and I'm absolutely buzzing. This market was honestly mind-blowing. They sold anything and everything, good and bad. Remember that olive oil from Gstaad?
£7.30
For olive oil. Well, here, it's a quid. This is...
new video idea. I'm gonna watch for a video. It's gonna be, what can like 10k get you in this country, Thailand. I hope that's a video. I'm gonna have a look and see if it's a video, because that's interesting to me. I want to see if I could technically live there.
£1. Not bad. 3 quid for a pig's head. Why do I have a feeling that is like an asshole? I feel like one's gonna jump out and high five me in a minute. I'm pretty
This is how the coronavirus started. Markets with live animals.
sure in order to like actually see this entire market, you'd have to be here for hours. Anyways, guess we're just gonna see what else we can find. Crabs aren't moving. They're not as fresh. This is quite an insane experience because I think when you're just at a restaurant, like even back in the UK, you forget that like fish at one point were alive. You're here looking in the market and you're going, oh, sorry. You're here looking in the market and you're going, oh man, that's like sad or whatever, but that's literally how everyone's food is made, right? Here it's just on display for everyone to see. What is that? I don't understand what you're saying, sorry, but I like the necklace, it looks good. Thank you. I don't know what you're saying. I'm telling you, I bet these chilies, yeah, absolutely take your socks off. They look borderline that a death sentence. Whilst checking out the market, I bumped into a local seller who gave us some inside information on the market. Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia, yeah. Amazing. So what's one thing you think I should...
Where's Malaysia? I know it's in Asia. My geography's not that good, to be honest. I know where like the continents are, and I know where lots of countries are in Europe and America and Africa. For some reason, Asia, I just don't get as much. I know where India is, I know where Thailand is, and Japan, and China, but then there's a bunch of countries that I just don't know where they are.
What do when I'm spending my time here?
The street food is wonderful.
But you say we need to try more.
I know I missed out a few continents, ignore that.
Street food.
Yeah, they eat everything that moves.
Everything that moves, they eat it. Amazing. Thank you very much for taking time to speak to me.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. What an interesting fella. Everyone here is very friendly.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say everyone seems like really nice and friendly and shit. You don't get that in the UK.
Oh. Hello. How much? 25. I feel bad negotiating in these places. What's 5 baht in the grand scheme of it? It's literally 10p. Yeah, that's okay. You keep it. Okay. Oh, which colour should I go for? Gotta be the green. The green doesn't even look real. Thank you. Right, these cost me 25 actually. What is that? 80p. Who's gonna be my lucky man? Come on, we're not getting in trouble with the missus today over some flowers. I can't lie, after seeing the pig's nose and fish guts, I was actually starting to get a little bit peckish now. So I needed to find a safe and reliable way to get back into town to find some lunch. 100 and this. 100 and this. 1.5? Okay, we 1.5. Look at the speaker system he's got. No. All right. I managed to get him down. The rides cost me 170, so I've offered him these as well. And these, remember, they were only 20. Master negotiator. I definitely got pumped. Oh God. This is so sketchy, I won't lie. Getting around in this thing, fun as it might be, I can't help but feel like if one of us was maybe slightly overweight, you could topple this thing. He's upgraded the sound system, but not the suspension. I've just realized they're green because the flowers aren't real. They're fake flowers. I've bought fake flowers. Such a owner. I was there like, wow, these green flowers don't look real. It's because they're not. Even after that life-threatening journey, there ain't no seatbelts on this thing. My stomach was still in need of some good munch, and I'd been told that the street food here was really good, so I had to try it out. Alright, right there, I just got a portion of fried chicken and rice for 50 baht, which is £1.50. That is crazy.
Technically, yeah, I don't know.
We are literally only 530 baht into our budget. How much? 30 baht. 30 baht. Thank you. Right, just got this orange juice here. Freshly squeezed. You can see the bits in it. This is unreal. It cost me £1. I saw an orange juice in Gustad. I think it was at 8 quid. £5 for an orange juice.
Yeah, but that's an innocent one though. That's like a branded one.
Alright, fully scranned up, refueled. We've got a Mai Tai fight tonight, and so I've
Muay Thai?
decided I'm gonna head to another market. I've been told this is where you can get cheap clobber, and you know they dress up over in the UK for a fight, so it's time to get drippy.
born to be free with the American eagle. We've made it to the textiles market.
Them little yappy dogs are actually rats. We should kill them all.
Nobody's buying that. I'd give it back to see Dogs Home. Fake Gucci right here. I mean, completely real. That'll be for £2. They're really pandering to the people nowadays. Thank you. This is absolute chaos. And he's also just got like prawns in the back of this thing as well, right? Hello. How much is this? 160.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I can't wear that. I can't wear. All right, we'll put this one on the short list. I'll get battered at this Muay Thai fight. I can't wear it.
Better be. You go in gym.
I can't. This is a man that should not be in a vest at any point. What's so funny?
After binning off that monstrosity of a top, it was time for the big event.
So, we're here, we made it. World's first Muay Thai stadium. And we've got a client already. This was actually quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. This was like 150, so that's like 3 or 4 quid. Which is expensive around here. Anyways.
3 or 4 quid to watch a fight is not expensive. Shut up, mate.
We're gonna go check this thing out, we're gonna spend a few hours here, and then it's time for a night out. This is dinner. This cost me £2. I'd say that's quite expensive, but arena prices, so it just got cut.
Before our night out could begin, I needed to get back into town with not a lot of cash. And honestly, it proved a lot more difficult than I anticipated.
No, 200.
I don't know.
Well, I'm getting kicked out.
Wait, they're getting kicked out.
No, is it not yet? Is it not yet?
220, final deal.
450.
You just tried to kick us out of the gaff.
I say 555.
500,
What do you want?
You're capping. You're a
That you're a gaffin.
hustler. I'll give you that. You are a hustler. Yeah, we agreed on 200, but I went out of my way. I said 220. Deal. I'm a fair man.
Ah!
Hey? 200. Yeah. That guy was the best taxi driver I've ever had in my life. He's about to eat a scorpion for what? 103 quid, that scorpion. Oh no, it's died. Is it alright? What's it taste like? It tastes like me in a Hot Wheels.
Never.
A Hot Wheels? Look at this. This cost it.
Also, what are the girls like in Thailand?
Does £2 to get into. This is like being on the Napa Strip. This is carnage.
What an absolutely amazing trip. Even just looking back to when I was in Gstaad, it was honestly one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It felt like I was in a fairy tale. But in comparison to Bangkok, where I could just get so much more for my money, it was an absolute blast. I can see the upsides of both places, and I think the most important thing to take away from all this is choose wisely.
Subscribe if you want, boys.